Gran Turismo 7. Is it worth playing in 2025? Hey everyone, I am Particle. Today, we're diving deep into a question that's been on a lot of minds, especially with so much happening in the gaming world. Is Gran Turismo 7 worth playing in 2025? A lot can change in a year, especially for a live service game. Time can feel like it stretches on forever, but then suddenly, years fly by in the blink of an eye. That's definitely the case for Gran Turismo 7, Polyphony Digital's latest mainline title in their legendary driving sim franchise. Even if 3 years feels like a drop compared to some games that get decades of post-launch support, GT7 is still going strong, still delivering excellent content, and perhaps most importantly, still wearing the crown as the king of racing sims. But it wasn't an easy ride to the top, especially at the start. The rocky launch and road to redemption. Gran Turismo 7 launched in March 2022, right after Elden Ring, and despite the competition, it had a massive debut. Its launch month was the highest grossing in franchise history, even ranking second in overall sales charts that month. Critics loved it, and Sony seemed to have another first-party hit on their hands. That is, until a patch dropped shortly after launch. This update controversially increased the grind required to earn credits and made the microtransactions stick out like a sore thumb. Don't get me wrong, there were other issues too. Being always online for most content became a nightmare during a 30-hour server maintenance, and a proper career mode felt missing. But the grind, for lack of a better term, really ground a lot of players' gears. Thankfully, Polyphony Digital listened. In the months that followed, they addressed the progression issues, boosting rewards in later world circuits and online races, adding new endurance events, and offering high rewards for circuit experience. Polyphony promised new courses, cars, world circuit events, sport time trials, and more. What we didn't expect was just how extensive that support would become. A flood of content, cars, tracks, and features. While there were initial adjustments and bug fixes, the real content started flowing in June 2022. 3 new cars were added: the Suzuki V6 Escudo Pikes Peak Special 98, the Suzuki Vision Gran Turismo GR .3 version, and the legendary 1932 Ford Roadster, alongside the iconic Watkins Glen International track. At the time, it might not have seemed like much after the controversies, but it kicked off a nearly monthly cadence of updates that continues to this day. July 2022 brought 3 more cars, including the Nissan Skyline Super Silhouette Group 584. August 2022 expanded the roster with the McLaren MP 4/488 and the Pontiac GTO 69. This update also marked the first time new layouts were added to existing tracks, starting with Circuit de Barcelona Catalunya. The free car offerings steadily ramped up. October saw 4 new additions. November brought the Michelin Raceway Road Atlanta, and crucially, the highly requested ability to sell cars finally arrived. Polyphony ended 2022 strong with 5 more vehicles, including the Ferrari Vision Gran Turismo. 2023 marked the game's first anniversary, and a free update in February added full PlayStation VR 2 support, working across all modes, races, and even split screen. It also brought GT Sophie, the advanced racing AI, which debuted in a limited time event. The February update also added the classic Grand Valley, including its Highway 1 layout and 5 new vehicles. Polyphony's March 2023 update delivered 5 new vehicles, 120 FPS support on PS5, and best of all, 2 new Nürburgring layouts. April followed with 4 more cars and new Super Formula race types. May brought 3 more vehicles, including the Nissan GT-R Nismo R32 90, alongside another long-promised feature, engine swaps. Players at collector level 50 could now change engines for select vehicles, and the tuning shop received a new ultimate category for rare parts, vastly expanding customization. June 2023 added the Aston Martin Valkyrie 2021 and 2 rally cars, plus 4 new World Circuit events and 6 new music rally editions. You could even engage in new conversations with GT Cafe characters and access new museum sections. While July 2023 focused on competitive events, August saw the release of the Gran Turismo movie, allowing players to claim the GTR Nismo GT 318 with its film livery. This was on top of 4 more vehicles, including the first ever ambulance, the Toyota Ambulance Hymetic 2021. September was smaller, but November 2023 brought Spec II, a massive update. It added a whopping 7 new cars, including the Dodge Charger RT 426 Hemi 68 and the Porsche 911 GT 3RS 99222. Lake Louise served as the newest circuit, offering 3 layouts with icy roads that demanded snow tires. 5 new regular race events and 2 new expert races were introduced. Quality of life features included an event directory and a dashboard for progression. The weekly challenge brought new events and rewards, and GT Sophie returned permanently, allowing you to race against it in Quick Race. Plus, 50 new expert challenges and 4-player split screen on PS5. 2024 continued the momentum. January saw 3 new vehicles, including the Genesis X Gran Berlinetta Vision Gran Turismo concept and the all-terrain Suzuki Jimny XC18, along with new events. While June 2024 saw no update, July 2024 brought 6 new vehicles, including the Ferrari 430 Scuderia 07 and the classic Eiger Nordwand 1 circuit. A significant physics model update also rolled out, improving tyre response, weight shifting, and realistic tyre heating and wear. The next content update arrived in October 2024, marking the largest gap to date, but it still added 3 new cars, 5 World Circuit events, 2 additional tracks for GT Sophie, more character conversations, and 10 new engine swaps. Crucially, November 2024 saw the arrival of PS5 Pro support, bringing ray-traced reflections, 8K resolution support, improved VR mode quality, and a new mode leveraging PSSR for high frame rates with better image quality. 5 new cars, 3 new World Circuit events, and additional engine swaps were also released. GT Cafe, scapes, and 2025 outlook. Thus far, 2025 has seen the exceptional support continue with 14 new cars added up to May, alongside more World Circuits, GT Cafe menus, scapes locations, and tracks to compete against GT Sophie. The GT Cafe, which effectively serves as the career mode guiding players to collect vehicles and complete tasks, has also received significant updates. On top of the base 39 menu books, there are now 11 post-ending bonus books that lead into World Circuit events, awarding vehicles, or roulette tickets. You can also participate in 40 extra books once you reach the required collector level, which award even more vehicles and roulette tickets. And of course, the scapes feature has expanded dramatically, with dozens of new locations for you to photograph your prized vehicles. Economy and monetization in 2025. Let's talk about something critical for any live service game: its economy and how it handles monetization. At launch, Gran Turismo 7 faced significant backlash for its aggressive credit grind and the perceived push towards microtransactions. Players felt like they were being forced to either sink an enormous amount of time into races or open their wallets to afford desirable cars. In 2025, the situation is much improved. Polyphony Digital responded to player feedback by significantly increasing credit rewards across various activities, including World Circuits, daily races, and new endurance events. This has made earning credits through gameplay much more feasible and less of a chore. While microtransactions for credit still exist, they feel far less intrusive now. You can certainly buy credits if you want to speed up your car acquisition, but it's no longer a necessity to enjoy the game or progress at a reasonable pace. The focus has shifted back to the joy of racing and earning your way to those dream cars. Furthermore, the game frequently offers special events and login bonuses that provide valuable cars, roulette tickets, and extra credits, further diminishing the need to spend real money. This fairer approach to its in-game economy is a massive positive change and a key reason why the game feels much more player-friendly in 2025. The verdict: is it worth playing in 2025? So, after all of that, we loop back to the big question: is Gran Turismo 7 worth playing in 2025? It's been a long journey, and while it could still improve in some niche areas, like the continued always online requirement or perhaps a more traditional championship mode, Gran Turismo 7 is a completely different beast than when it launched. In terms of sheer content, refined gameplay, and ongoing support, it has evolved into something truly exceptional. For new players, jumping into Gran Turismo 7 in 2025 means you're getting a fully fleshed out, incredibly polished racing simulator with hundreds of cars, dozens of tracks, and a wealth of game modes to explore, all backed by cutting-edge visuals and physics. You'll have an absolute blast discovering everything this game has to offer. For returning players who might have been put off by the launch issues or the initial grind, I can confidently say that GT7 has largely redeemed itself. The progression has been significantly improved, the sheer volume of added content is staggering, and the continuous updates, including major ones like Spec II and PSVR 2/PS5 Pro support, show a strong commitment from Polyphony Digital. If you left because of the grind, it's time to come back. If you left because of a lack of content, prepare to be overwhelmed in the best possible way. Gran Turismo 7 in 2025 is not just worth playing, it is arguably the best modern racing sim available, even with its heavy legacy to live up to. Polyphony Digital has consistently delivered, transforming it into a truly comprehensive and immersive experience for any racing enthusiast. We're genuinely excited to see where they take it next, and that'll be about it for this one. If you enjoyed this deep dive and want to see more content like this, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to Particle for future uploads. What are your thoughts on Gran Turismo 7 in 2025? Let us know in the comments below. If you want to support the channel, you can do so here on YouTube by becoming a channel member. Links are in the description. Have a great day, and I'll catch you in the next one.